Hi, this is Paul. I want to make a video because I heard that they canceled Stargirl, which really pisses me off. I know the CW has been sold to this company. I forgot, I made a video about them being sold, I think, on this channel. If you can look, do a search. But the CW has been sold to, I think, Real Mart or something like that, syndication company. Anyway, and so they canceled. I don't think it's Real Mart. I think it's still Warner Discovery canceled it. But which I think is a joke, because especially they have Gotham Knights coming, which I think is an absolute another show, Batman show without Batman in it. Okay, which just looks absolutely horrendous, and yet you cancel Stargirl, a quality show in my opinion. The writing, the acting, everything's on point. Maybe the ratings are not so great because it's on the CW network. You know, it started off on the DC app before, and then they moved it to CW, and then I think it airs sometime, I think, on HBO Max, but it doesn't matter. They canceled it after the third season, and I read somewhere that they kind of informed the creators that this might be their last season. So I think the last episode, the 13th episode of the finale of the series, they kind of, I think, wrapped it up, so it's not like a cliffhanger or anything like that. So, but I'm still really disgusted with it, because I think this show could have lasted a good at least 5, 6, 7 years even. Come on, Riverdale's been on for like 7 years. Okay, Riverdale's is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, this bat-esque crazy, and yet Riverdale lives on. Okay, and you telling me they're gonna? Yeah, I felt the same way when they killed Prodigal Son, which I thought on Fox too, which is another great show. It only lasted 2 seasons, which is really ridiculous. It had good quality acting and writing on that, and they canceled it. And again, so my hope is that it would get picked up, but I don't think it's going to get picked up because I think they should just air it on basically on HBO Max. To be perfectly honest with you, I don't think it could cost that much, but you know, they already made that decision, and I guess it's part of the cost cutting and stuff, because I know they have to cut costs. You know, when Discovery has to cut costs, since they bought Warner Brothers, and they had, I think, $3 billion worth of debt and stuff. But I still think canceling Stargirl is just a bad move, because to me, it's a quality show. And yet Flash, I know the Flash is on its last legs and stuff, so that's going to go away soon. So I guess you can't. But if you gave me a choice, Flash for a last season or Stargirl continuing on, I'd take Stargirl continuing to going on. Okay, I love that show. Okay, one of my favorite shows is that show, Doom Patrol. Those are, and Superman and Lois. And now I fear for Superman and Lois, although, you know, David Zaslav said that he wants to make Superman a priority, and Superman and Lois is a quality show. We know it's coming back for a 3rd season, but I don't hope that's not the last season of it. I would, if you have to move it off that, CW network and move it on to although it's kind of a family show, so it may work with that Real Mar or whatever, but if you have to, HBO Max, please don't cancel that too. Move it over to HBO Max, please. Okay? And I know they have Titans still going on for the 4th season, and Doom Patrol for the 5th season. And Doom Patrol is, again, one of the quality shows, but I have a feeling this may be its last season, because they're trying to cut costs and stuff. But it's a quality show that deserves to live on. And Titans, like I said, the writing hasn't been so good. I just love the cast and the acting. I think that's been on point. It's just that the writing has been kind of uneven. And I'm hoping this 4th season kind of corrects things, but I have a fear that Titans and Doom Patrol are going to go away, which is, I think, it would be a shame, because I think those are quality shows. Well, Doom Patrol more than Titans, because the writing of Titans has been basically uneven, but I like the cast and I like the acting on it. I just hope that those last, and I'm just so disappointed when I read that. That just really depressed me this morning when I looked it up saw it on YouTube that they canceled Stargirl, because Stargirl to me was just a good show. That 1st season is so good. It's just really, really so good. And this season has been a little different, and I know people, maybe they're not watching it as much, because again, it's on CW, and you're not going to get great ratings on the CW network anyway. But to me, it's a quality show. The writing is on point. The acting is good. The cast has been great. And I just hate that it's going to end after 3 seasons. It really is a shame, and I feel bad for the actors, and hopefully they can move on. And hopefully maybe they'll, Brett Bessinger, that's the girl that plays Courtney, the Stargirl. Hopefully, maybe she'll continue on in the role, and and maybe they'll put her in the movie, because I know they've been talking about doing a crisis movie or something and bringing all these characters. And I know she's supposed to be in a crossover with Titans. This, because I saw the behind the scenes picture of her with Beast Boy, the actor Ryan Potter, the actor, and I think one of the directors and stuff. So we know she's filmed it already. So I pray that they. That's why I was hoping that they just would move it to HBO Max and not cancel it, okay? Because it really just, I don't know, it just pisses me off that they did this. And I know they were Grace Randolph from Beyond the Trailer. She was talking about maybe in a few years that David Zaslav would sell off, get Warner Brothers Discovery into shape, and then sell it to maybe NBC Universal, okay? And they would have it, and they would have access to all those characters and stuff. If that would mean, if they do that, and that would mean bringing Stargirl back, but I don't think that's going to happen, because once they cancel it, it's done, and you're not going to bring it back. And so I'm sorry for the actors and the creators, and all the people behind the scenes, because it's to me, it's been a great show, Stargirl, and I just hate that they cancel after 3 seasons, because I was counting on this show lasting at least 5, maybe 6, because I remember before they used to be for things to go into syndication. I think they had to last like 5 seasons to make it like worth putting selling it, so you can sell it off into syndication and make money on the residuals and all that stuff. But nowadays with streaming and everything else, unfortunately that's not the case. Although, like I said, this show is perfect for HBO Max. Stargirl is perfect for and so why they cancel it without a fuss is just, to me, it's just a shame. It's a really sad day for me, exactly. And I felt bad about the Batgirl movie too being canceled, but I really feel bad about Stargirl being canceled, and that makes me nervous about Superman and Lois, because we know they're already filming season 3, and I hope that's not the last season of that on the CW. Okay, move that over. If you're gonna take, don't cancel it, please. It's Superman, and I know David Zaslav said he was interested in revitalizing Superman. That's a good quality family Superman show. Move it to HBO Max, okay, if you're going to cancel it, because I got a feeling they're going to cancel Titans and Doom Patrol. I just have this feeling that this may be the last seasons of it, the show, which you really, got 4 seasons out of them, but still, I just hate that they're canceling these. Stop canceling these DC shows. You got good quality, well, like I said, Titans has been uneven with the writing, but Doom Patrol has been quality from the beginning, and it gets a small audience, a small notice, but it's probably one of the best TV shows out there, Doom Patrol, and I really mean that, and Stargirl too. And I just hate that they canceled after 3 seasons. So basically, I got 5 more episodes to go before the season finale of this show, which really pisses me off that they canceled it, because I really enjoyed this show, and I'm gonna miss the actors in this and stuff, and what they could have done going forward. And maybe, like I said, if they do a crisis movie, maybe they'll bring them back for that and stuff. I just hate that they have to move on to other projects and stuff, because they're trying to save money, because that's all I think it is. I think they're just trying to save money. Warner Discovery, about to cut costs, and they cancel. I hate that they did that, and I hope they don't do that to Superman and Lois. I really hope they don't do that. I hope they just move it to HBO Max, okay? And I got a feeling Titans and Doom Patrol, if I had to bet on it, I bet that they, no matter how great it does or doesn't great it is, that they may cancel those 2 shows too, which is, to me, it'd be a shame, because I like the good DC shows, and you gotta have faith. You gotta let let the shows run. People are passionate about these shows. Let them run. I know they're trying, again, like I said, they're trying to save money, and I understand that from a business standpoint, but I'm sorry, it just really just pisses me off that they're canceling it. So what are you going to do? Anyway, let me know what you think of them canceling Stargirl. What do you think? Do you think that's a bad idea or not? And I would hope that they would bring it back, maybe somebody else, but no, it's not going to be done that, because Warner Discovery, Discovery bought Warner Brothers, so, and they own the rights to all of it, so, nobody else can buy it from them, I don't think. But to me, it's a quality show, and I hate that they're canceling it. Okay, I really hate. I would watch it. I would pay to watch it on Apple TV or something like that, but they're not going to do that. I think they're just going to cancel it because it's not on. Although, like I said, if somebody would offer to buy it, I would jump for joy, but I don't think that's going to happen. And unfortunately, I think it is going to end, and people have to move on, which is really, it just pisses me off. Anyway, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. I have links to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I also have a link to my main channel, Trepacer, in the description box as well. also have a link down below to my Patreon, which is only $5 a month. I have tons of content on there, tons of unedited content on there. I was putting on Stargirl, the last season. I guess this will be the last season. I'm putting on my Patreon as well. That's on there. Titans Doom Patrol, which may be canceled too after the 4 seasons ends. Because they come. Titans comes in November. Doom Patrol comes December, and then they finish out in 2023 sometimes, and they may be getting canceled too, unfortunately, because they're trying to save money. So I think they're going to cancel those shows, which I think is a shame. Okay, I think it's a really good shame. Yeah. But I just hate it. Anyway, link below to the Patreon. Again, check it out, all the content. I have unedited content on there. Anyway, and I want to say thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere. Thank you for him for supporting me, and I'm just depressed about this. Anyway, links to my excuse me. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Paul saying so long and take care.